special day? Okay, I'll tell you. It is a special day because I get to take a ceramics class. So for the next 6 weeks, I will be taking my first ceramics class and be working with Terra Cotta Clay, learning hand building techniques. So I won't be doing any spinning wheels just yet. I will be doing everything with my hands, and that's honestly something that I really love. I love working with clay and working with the earth with my hands, and so I'm so excited for this journey and for this venture. I just feel like you normally think of grounding as like getting low to the earth and planting your feet in the ground and, you know, feeling the ground underneath your bottom when you're sitting. And I just feel, you know, that I get that same sense of grounding when I'm handling clay, when I have clay on my fingers, under my nails, and even with gardening also. So it's just such a beautiful feeling to work with the earth on that level, and I'm so thrilled. I'm excited to share this journey with you guys. I'll be sharing lots of videos, lots of time-lapse videos of the things I create, and you know, just I look forward to where it brings me. I really think I'm gonna love this medium and expressing myself creatively through this medium and watching Flora of Hope grow. No more buying Home Depot pots and painting them. One day I will be creating my own from earth straight to vessels. So I am very thankful. Give thanks, and I will catch you guys next time. Hope you enjoy the next clip. I'm going to show you guys this coil pot or coiling method, basically, of making vessels and pottery using Terra Cotta Clay. And yeah, this is our first project, so yeah. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna open my bag of clay, and this is normal Terra Cotta Clay. It is a firing clay, so it's not an air dry clay. It's one that would have to go in a kiln. I'm also taking out my materials, and some of the materials for this class are a 8-inch wood modeling tool, a pin tool, a 1-inch round carving tool, a 7-inch carving tool with a flat side, a 7-inch ribbon tool, an 8-inch fettling knife, a kidney-shaped metal scraper, a wire clay cutter, and I lay out some newspaper onto a piece of plywood, and this newspaper is just to make sure that the clay does not stick to the plywood, and just allows a smooth surface throughout the process. And first step with making this vessel using the coiling method is to create a base. So I knead the clay within my hands and flatten it on my board, and I create the base in the shape that I would like the pot or the vessel to be. And so for this particular vessel, I made a very flat and round base. And the next step would be to take a piece of clay and roll it along the table that I'm using, and the thickness of these rolls is really dependent on the individual or the artist making the pot or the vessel. If you want thicker coils, you roll thicker rolls. If you want thinner coils, you roll thinner rolls. And so for this one, I rolled very thin coils. I really wanted to keep that essence of seeing what the process was to build this vessel. And so I wanted the coils to have a very quick repetition and, you know, just ultimately show the process in totality. And so you just keep going around and around with the coils, and as you're placing each coil on top of the next, on the inside of the pot, you're pushing down from the top coil to the previous one that you just laid, and you're connecting them by mushing and pushing the clay together with each other. And so the inside of your vessel should be fairly smooth. You should not see the coils on the inside. You should mash them together, or you know, smush them together with your thumb so that they bind and that it's not loose. If you're going to lift up one coil, it won't just come up very easily. And you just keep going. You create the shapes that you would like, and that's what I am doing here. So here is the final product. It has not been fired yet, so it still has that rich red terracotta color. When it's fired, it will get a little brighter orangey red. I decided to add a pattern of a spiral on the front of the vessel just because I wanted to give it some sort of pattern and just, you know, a little bit of design. I also used the metal scraper to create areas of smoothness on the coils. Some of my classmates decided to smooth all of their coils out so that on the outside you did not see any of the coils, and that is definitely a creative way to create your vessel. I, however, decided to put random dots or random spaces throughout the vessel where it was smooth, and I added some vertical lines just for contrast. And here is the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm so excited again to continue sharing this journey with you guys, and I know it will be a great series. Blessed love, everyone.